Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster news to talk about from Moonspell High. Yes, the trademark that no one knew what that was all about, finally coming to fruition with news of it becoming a spin-off line with a new core lineup, playset, and more. We have new announcements for Fearbook Wave 3 and who's included there, new theme revealed for next Skultimate Secrets wave, and of course the Frankie Barbie collector doll having dropped and sold out and more. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's first talk about the Frankenstein Barbie collector doll. She first dropped on Mattel Creations for Barbie and Monster High members, and she sold out after like I think 5 hours, which is not a lot of time. I knew she was gonna drop, so I didn't forget, but for some reason I didn't feel compelled to feel stressed about her release. Like I wasn't like at the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, I need to get her at drop. Like, no, I just, she wasn't on my mind, to be honest. She's pretty, but I just guess the pricing really just threw me off, which I don't know why. She has 2 outfits, you know, it's a collector, it's a collaboration between Barbie and Monster High, which is the first of its kind, right? So, I mean, I guess, kind of. So it's a big deal. And I mean, again, she sold out, so obviously she's a big deal. But to be fair, it was only a members exclusive drop. Again, Barbie and Monster High members on Mattel Creations. So, and there isn't going to be like a wide general release for this doll as far as I understand, but she is supposed to be available on other Amazon websites and Smith's Toys. Hopefully here in Europe we'll get her as well. You know, Smith's Toys received House of Wolf Claudine, so why wouldn't they receive also this new Frankie doll? So I'm just hoping that, you know, she becomes available on the European Amazon websites here, because I haven't seen her listing yet. I've only seen the Amazon US listing, which does not ship to my location. I hope she becomes available so I can perhaps get her then. But I guess just, the pricing wasn't really like vibing with me. It would have been almost like $100 for her, and I just feel like she is not worth that much. She's pretty, you know, but it just, the prices are just insane. Which, House of Wolf Claudine was expensive too, but I guess in my opinion, at least her outfit was a bit more grand feeling, you know? I don't know. I want to get her, and I probably will if she shows up on Amazon or Smith's Toys. But if she doesn't, I guess, you know what? I'm not gonna let that make me feel anxious. Like, okay, I didn't get her. The world isn't ending, you know? I would have liked to review her for all of you, but it's not gonna be the end of it all, right? Like, she's pretty, and again, if it's supposed to be, it will be. I will get her. If not, then not. Or maybe I'm just in denial. But for those of you who were able to get her, let me know what your experience was like also on Amazon, because I have seen that the Amazon and Mattel Creations pre-order dates are around December. So that's still a little while away. So December, So, but again, let's see. Hopefully that means that she will also pop up like between then on Amazon and Smith's Toys, and I will have the choice to get her once again. Or I won't. I don't know. Honestly, this is a weird release. I like her. She's pretty, but I guess to me the designs are just not exciting enough for the price point. But what do you think? Next up, we finally have a real-life look at Core Refresh Wave 2 Lagoona by user WCNMBNQGSL1234. And she looks great in person, and I cannot wait to get her. I think she's really growing on me, and that's kind of surprising because obviously my first impression of her was that I do not like her, or honestly, like a lot of these I did not like, but I'm still getting them. So I actually reviewed Frankie and Draculaura a while ago, those 2 new wave refresh dolls, and I just received Cleo and Claudine, so their review is also coming very soon. And so really I'm just missing Lagoona and technically Skelita as well, because it seems like Skelita will be also part of this kind of like core wave, like in general. But I'm excited. What do you think of this first look at Lagoona? Now moving on, yes, thanks to Sigma, we have some updates regarding Moonspell High. It says here, coming in 2026, Moonspell High will finally appear, or at least it seems that way, a Monster High line made up of 4 standard-sized dolls produced in China with blister packaging similar in size to the core refresh 2 boxes is coming. It uses the code name of Project Moth. The code names for the characters in the line also seem to match up with the 4 trademarks in the Mattel has filed. So yes, let's rewind a little bit. In past videos, I don't know which ones anymore, but I have definitely covered the trademarks that got revealed way back when of Moonspell High, Claire de Luna, and Karina Song. I'm sure there's, again, the other trademarks for the other names of these characters, but basically, these trademarks have been filed by Mattel a long time ago. Like, these are not new, and it's really exciting now to finally have some more to have some updates finally of what Moonspell High really is, because we weren't really sure what that was. Was it going to be like an astrology themed spin-off line of Monster High, like Ever After High, or something else like to do with aliens, or maybe more based on folklore, because both the names of Claire de Luna and Karina Song are kind of inspired by different things. So, but finally, yes, it's happening with the code name being Project Moth, which that is also very peculiar. So let's take a look here at the names for the characters. So of course we have Claire de Luna, code name is Clairvoyant. And we have Willow Thorn, code name Nature. We have Layla Stone, code name Crystal, and Karina Song, code name Sun. So it seems that these will be the 4 main characters in this new project of Project Moth, Moonspell High. Which, again, like, what? This is so bizarre. Like, what is this? Like, I cannot wait to see what this ends up being, if it's just like a full-on spin-off line. Like, I'm very curious, like, what this could be. The names sound so intriguing, and especially with the code names, like all of the names have all the characters have a code name. Is it perhaps like tied with their powers or personality, or is it just complete nonsense? We don't know. I don't know. But it's so gratifying finally seeing some legit updates on Moonspell High after again, a long time ago, we saw the trademarks leaked. So this is just very, very exciting. But we also have information of an innovative playset with the code name of Driver. This line will be released under the Monster High brand umbrella. So we're also getting like a playset, yes, which I think makes sense. Remember way back when with the first wave of core dolls for Monster High G3, they also released a playset alongside the core dolls, which was the Creepateria, right? So this makes sense to me. The playset will include a doll, perhaps, but the codename is Driver, which weird codename for a playset. Again, probably like a van playset, maybe like a fold-out van car kind of situation, food truck, right? Something similar to like Monster Fest Draculaura, or something like that. Let's see what this ends up being. But it seems this will be like a line released under the Monster High umbrella, but it seems to be more like a spin-off line. So it might be Monster High adjacent, like in the Monster High universe, but it seems that Moonspell High will be its own thing. Like, very clearly it's going to be its own thing, perhaps, again, based more on astrology, like the zodiac signs, all of that. I feel like that's where this could be heading in the direction. But what do you think? Again, we finally have legit information now, which is great, but we're still not going to see any actual pictures and stuff until like next year. So for now, what do you think? What could this be? Now moving on to other Monster High G3 updates, we have a update that the Fearbook line will continue in the next year. It will include a Fearbook doll of Draculaura and 2 newcomers, which are Lagoona and Ghoulia. So this will be the 3rd wave of the Fearbook line. The last wave we had Venus and Abby, and the first wave we had Draculaura, Toralei, and Twyla. So it is very weird how now in the 3rd wave Draculaura is back, but just probably like in a different club. Okay, I just, I don't know, like I would have definitely preferred for it to be Caddy or Nephra or Cleo or Lagoona, or I mean, it is Lagoona, but like literally any other character and not have repeat characters. I guess it's okay if it's a different club. Like we do know Draculaura is like a multitasker. She is very ambitious. She likes to do a lot of things, right? In the G3 lore, in the animated series of Nickelodeon, she was like the school student body president, right? Like so she was responsible for a lot of things. So I guess canonically it does make sense in G3 for Draculaura to be part of more clubs than just one. But even so, you can tell I'm reaching here with my explanation as to why she's included, when really the explanation is that, Draculaura dolls just sell the most. So, but hopefully in the fourth wave we'll have like Spectra, or again, like Cleo, Frankie, like there's so many characters that they could have introduced here, and not just Draculaura, again, for the sake of Draculaura. Similarly, we also have here the update of the 8th wave of Skultimate Secrets, which the theme has now been revealed to be a cabin theme. This is exciting because here we have a newcomer, Cupid, who's going to be included in this theme, but then once again we have Draculaura, who is just taking up a spot here. To me, it would make more sense. Again, someone else. Please literally give us anyone else. Again, I love Draculaura. Like, she's pink. I love pink. She's cute. Obviously, love cute stuff. But there has to come a point where we realize that there's just too much Draculaura. There's an overexposure of her in everything Monster High. So it would have just been nice here to see perhaps like another character, which apparently it is a rumor that, perhaps it could be Nephra here instead of Draculaura. But, judging by past retailer behavior, it seems more likely that Draculaura would be the safe bet here in this wave. But yes, at least we're getting Cupid here, who, in a past Ever After High line, she was also part of a camp-themed line. So that's a little bit of a throwback, right? So that's very fun. So a camp theme for the 8th wave of Skultimate Secrets. I wonder what that will look like. Will it have brand new lockers, new packaging styles, what will the accessories look like? I just hope that Cupid gets a really nice, cute design, because obviously her core design, it was cute. I got her. I reviewed her. She's nice. But I definitely feel like the face screening and perhaps the hair just didn't come out as nicely as perhaps it should have. So let's just hope for the best here with this new Skultimate Secrets 8th wave. Wow. The 8th wave. Can you imagine? Like, girl. But this is really fun that they're continuing this theme with like the destination, like, of the Skultimate Secrets now, because the first one we had was the Oasis, right? And now the next destination seems to be a camp, perhaps like somewhere more chilly, somewhere in the mountains. That seems very, very exciting. So yes, it's exciting to see Cupid here once again. Let's just hope that perhaps instead of Draculaura, we get someone else, but very likely it's just gonna be Drac again. But yes, that was all of the Monster High news we had for today. And yes, the updates on the Monster High spin-off line, Moonspell High Project, with the project name of Project Moth. Yeah, like Project Moth. This is giving me flashbacks of like Shadow High and what we didn't know of Shadow High back when it was starting to get leaked and stuff, like the teasers and stuff. So this feels very exciting and very reminiscent to me. So let's hope that this Moonspell High thing ends up being something exciting and not something that we perhaps are understanding completely wrong. But what do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. Become an official cutie and support the channel that way if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.